And we're going to wait a few minutes, let some people join in.
Did you know that the universe is expanding? That's right, even our problems are getting farther away from us.
You may have heard a little bit of a different voice. I'm actually trying out ED Copilot, and this thing almost feels like cheating. Almost. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Need to get around this star here. So anyway, welcome to my stream. This is Elite Dangerous. I just picked this up about a month ago, and I gotta tell you, I am kind of addicted. What we're flying in is the Mandalay. It's set up for exploration. Still got some things I can work out on her, but she does me pretty good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jumping to Sinufy VTGC 27-14.
I love that.
This star we are jumping to is scoopable, but the subsequent 5 stars in our route are not.
Thank you, Eva.
9 jumps remaining in our route.
System scan complete.
Thank you, Eva. Appreciate that. I named her Eva. There is a ton of settings. I honestly wish I could show you the other panel I'm using with ED Copilot. It's part of the program. You can set up her interactions. Pardon me. You can set up her interactions, what she calls you. It's...
Fuel scooping complete.
Right now I have her profanity turned off. But let's just say in combat, it gets pretty funny. There's all kinds of settings to make it as friendly as possible. I do believe I have them turned off, but still gave her a personality where she can
Frameshift drive charging.
crack jokes, can tell you where the nearest material trader is. When you actually land at a station, if there's a material trader there,
4, 3,
it lets you know if you're...
We have successfully transitioned to which space? Heading to Sinufy HQB A109-2.
Thank you, Eva.
This star we are heading to is not scoopable, and neither are the subsequent 4 stars in our route.
Well, let's hope we've got enough fuel.
We're now 8 jumps from Kai Eridani.
I was heading there. At the time, there was an event going, a community goal going on there. I realize it's changed now, its location. Okay, not finding anything interesting on these planets. Let's see what we get. No features. Oh, I forgot about the other one that's in that same one. I'll need to go back and grab it. So, as you've guessed, I've been out doing a bit of exploration, trying to build my money back up. That and Elite Dangerous actually has one of the coolest features I have ever seen in a video game. You, as the player, can make your mark on the game. A lasting impression for as long as the game's up. If you discover a system, you get to put your name on it. Oh. First footfall, all of that is recorded. So, give me...
System scan complete.
That's what I wanted. The other one's actually this. This is how you
Attention,
can tell.
Commander. I have detected a strange reading on our sensors. Oh wait, it's just space dust. False alarm.
Might need to calibrate that, Eva. When you start seeing emissions showing up on your scans, you know that you're actually ending up back near civilization. Another mod, as you may have guessed, looking at my dash, is, let me quote this one properly, EDHM UI. This is one of their default ones. Aqua, I do believe. Get off my screen. Why are you... Nah, thank you.
Frameshift drive charging.
The regular orange gave me that nostalgic feeling. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Gives you that nostalgic feeling if you ever worked on a...
Jumping to Sinify KKD.
If you've ever worked on an orange and black old CRT monitor.
This star we are heading to is not scoopable, and neither are the subsequent 3 stars in our route.
Or if you've ever played Fallout New Vegas.
We're now 7 jumps from Kai Eridani. Body 4 in this system has unidentified biosigns, Commander.
And that's where it helps out with the exobiologist. It tells me what planet it is, if I've found that particular species or not. So let's find 4 with the scanner and see what it sounds like. I'll just go ahead and mute so you can hear it good.
Two geological signals detected on Body 5. 5. Another landable with atmosphere, but already discovered. Two geological signals detected on Body 7. 7 is landable with atmosphere. Not a first discovery, though.
It's actually pulling this data from other sources.
8 is landable with atmosphere. Not a first discovery, though.
This should be the one.
System scan complete.
1 biological signal detected on Body 4. 4 has already been discovered but has an atmosphere and is landable.
It will even let you know if there's an opportunity for a first footfall.
Frameshift drive charging.
So you can see how the benefit of it
4, 3, 2,
during
1.
Jump initiated. Heading to Sinufy NEF A107-0.
sorry, I just like listening to it. You can see
This
the
star we are
benefit.
heading to is not scoopable, and neither are the subsequent 2 stars in our route. We're now 6 jumps from Kai Eridani.
System scan complete.
So as you can see, it's very beneficial. Letting you know where to find geological signals for some material gathering. You know, what planets to really grab your attention for it, as well as letting you know about the biological. But ED Copilot is so much more than that.
Frameshift drive charging.
This thing will help with trading. Adds a little bit of extra space chatter instead of just seeing text up in the local
3,
chat.
2, 1. Engage.
Jump
From-
initiated. Heading to
from
Col 285
NPCs,
sector
if you're-
REI A39-0.
If you're
This
playing on
star
a
and
solo
the next in our
or
route aren't
private,
scoopable.
you will actually be able to, it'll have a voice for
We're now
some
5
of the
jumps
other
from Kai
for the
Eridani.
for the
System
NPCs.
scan complete.
And before we go jumping, okay.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Jump initiated. Heading to Col 285 sector or LA 37-1. The star coming up is not scoopable, but the subsequent 2 jumps in our route both have scoopable stars.
Oh, as long as I got enough to make the next jump, I'm happy.
We're now 4 jumps from Kai Eridani.
Be weird if I don't have you already. I've got some of it? I must have started getting shot at or something when I came here. Corsair's Bounty. Since you have those audio cues now, you can actually just kind of flip through the planets unless there's something that really catches your attention. If you're looking for a certain type, like certain type of atmosphere, that it can't help with that. But if you're just looking for the geological and biological features, very helpful. never mind. This could have been something that I was just flying a transport mission to. Because I do like those time bonuses.
Chief, I've discovered a planet made entirely of cheese. Unfortunately, it's too Gouda to be true.
Well, thank you, Eva. There we go.
Two geological signals detected on Body 2A. Two geological signals detected on Body 2B.
All right, come on.
System scan complete.
Awesome. Now the question is there a station here? Yes, I do know there are easier ways to look for a station. Wyatt's Plunder Palace. Is this somebody's? I think this is somebody's system. And yes, I am a lazy commander. Best way to be. Just keep moving, get a little closer. As a new player to this game, I can tell you when you first load in, it can feel a little daunting. Because you're like, okay, I've got, got through the tutorial, got my ship, now what do I do? The answer is really whatever you want. You want to go out and explore? There's a lot of this game that has not been explored. Being a one-to-one of the Milky Way of the 400 billion stars, there's a lot that has not been seen yet. Some areas might be
Just checking
locked.
in. Everything okay on your end?
Everything's good here, Eva. Some areas are permit locked, like Sol. You can go back to and see Earth. You can see a terraformed Mars. But to unlock that, you have to have a Federal Navy rank of, I do believe, is it Chief Petty Officer? I do believe, to get to the Sol system. there's one area you can't get to unless you are rank elite. And either in combat, trading, or exploration. Xenobiology, what we were talking about with the biologicals, that would require the Odyssey expansion so you can walk around the ship. You can use legs. Why does this not look like it's going to feel very good? Now that's nice.
Zorgon Peterson, Bravo, Alpha, November. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with
I heard the
established
Pilots
docking
Federation
procedures,
is
Commander.
considering adding an autopilot sing-along mode. Can you imagine?
No fire zone entered.
Adding an autopilot sing-along mode. Can you imagine?
No fire zone entered.
Permission authorized.
Set her down
Test
on
down
landing pad
to X
37,
Ray
Commander.
7. Automated docking approved. You may now hand over control.
Yes, I like to take it easy. If I'm in the future and I have to land, I don't see why. Eva will take us in nice and safely. Oh, nice. This is one of the new station types. It's an ice cream freezer.
Control, may I must establish mining.
Landing gear deployed.
Greetings, Mestopolis Mining. Welcome to Wyatt's Plunder Palace. Sending you a dock assignment now.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Contact. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starport, Commander.
Welcome, Commander. How can we assist you today?
Inbound vessel to control. Requesting immediate docking access.
Confirmed. Sending you docking information now.
Awesome. I have a hot date at Polly's Pleasure Palace tonight.
I think that's a bit too much information. LOL. But have fun in there.
I like to sit and listen to the space chatter.
Off to track down some bounties. Pirates won't know what hit them. Who's in?
Now, see, usually she will tell me to visit the commodity market so she can, if I set a destination, we'll go back into here.
Whoever just scanned me. I'm allergic. I will sue you.
Let's check what the new community goal is. Defeat pirates in the planetary rings. Ah. That sounds like fun. So, now that we're here, I see you all the way down there. We're coming for you.
And GW Jukebox already got their prize draw winnings. I wonder if they are feeling lucky or just relieved.
You don't turn down $500 million credits. Miraletta's put theirs towards their fleet carrier purchase.
And GW Jukebox is probably buying every ship in the market with his billion. Meanwhile, Commander Weilich is ghosting the whole galaxy. 2 billion's a dangerous number to leave hanging.
Ooh.
Maybe they got lost on some deep space expedition. Or maybe someone made sure they stayed lost.
Setting course for Daan. We will reach our destination in 5 jumps. Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
They have nothing to buy. If there was anything to buy, she would say, oh, we should load up on 40 tons of this to sell at dawn. So it's helpful as a trader. No matter what station you land at, you open the commodities list. As long as you have a destination set, it will find what price,
Landing
what
gear
you
retracted.
should be taking there to
Ship
sell.
restraints withdrawn. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
And sometimes it's not the destination, but it'll say, hey, you can sell it for this much in this system because it's along your route. So it plots the route and checks the prices all along the route.
Cosmic Prospector, cleared to destination via call 285 Sector AW-L, a 37-13 departure, squawk 5512.
Call 285 Sector AW-L, A37-13 departure, squawking 5512, Cosmic Prospector.
Cosmic Prospector, you are released for departure.
Cleared to launch, Cosmic Prospector.
Just makes the galaxy feel more alive, you know what I'm saying?
You have cleared the no-fire zone. Flight control signing off.
No fire zone exited.
Frameshift drive charging.
Requesting permission to launch.
Serenity, this is station control. Authorization granted for launch. Please maintain proper speed and trajectory.
4, 3, 2.
We have successfully transitioned to Witch Space. Heading to Pagazi Sector BWMB 7-3. This star and the next 4 stars in our route are all scoopable.
Part of what
For
gets
jumps
me,
remaining in our route.
Thank you,
There's a
Eva.
body in this system with unidentified biosigns.
Oh,
Commander.
really?
Body
Fuel
B2.
scooping.
Well, thank you.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now the difference is she only says that if it's a star system that's already been discovered, and usually, but I don't think it necessarily means that the life sign has been recorded. It is literally a gorgeous game. Some of the screenshots that I have taken, just gorgeous. Still haven't found the one with the biological signals yet, though. Oh, it did say B2. Okay, so we're on the A star.
You know you've been in deep space for too long when you start talking to your plants and they start talking back.
Surprisingly accurate. Let's go hit up C real quick. Now, I will go to this planet, provided it's not going to take me 5 years to get to it.
System scan complete.
6 biological signals detected on body B2.
Ooh, 6?
Awesome. B2 has already been discovered, but it's landable with an atmosphere.
Someone's colonizing there. 37? Ooh. Buckle in, commanders. We're going to be on this ride for a minute. This is going to take a little while. So let's see what else we can find with Eva. I have a secondary screen, and whenever she pulls up information like that, well, some of them are not identified, but one of them is for 14 million. The Tussock. Okay. No, we're not scanning anything. Stop it. Now, some of the newer ships are designed for SCO frame shift drives. What that does is it's a boost. The ship itself will actually go
I heard the
faster.
Alliance is now selling bumper stickers that say honk if you love peace and quiet.
Oh, that's rude. So anyway, it's almost like a boost for your frame shift drive. If you have an SCO drive equipped, you can hit that boost. Look how much fuel I'm going through. And you just disengage it. Watch what that does to the heat when it's engaged. Now, if you try to do that in a ship that is not designed for SCO drives, it becomes really difficult to handle. Borderline impossible. It will shift all over the place. You'll be chasing it. It's a nightmare. We're going to wait till we get closer to kick in the Super Cruise Assist. I'm still over 1,000 light seconds out. You can see it in the upper right part of the screen on that display.
Do you ever wonder if your virtual co-pilot is secretly plotting to take over the galaxy or something? No reason for asking. Just curious.
I didn't think about it until you mentioned it, so I don't know what to do with that. For anybody who is wondering, no, I have not been in open play yet. I am not that combat experienced yet. I'm working on it. PvP is no good for me. Never has been in a lot of games. Anybody who's seen this channel and remembers me playing Fortnite can attest to that. But there is something relaxing to just drifting through space. We don't know what the biologicals are or where they're at yet, so orbiting and finding a place to just kind of look is not going to be very beneficial to us. I didn't have to get this close, I wanted to. Community goals can also get you...
I was just thinking, why do we call it deep space anyway? Shouldn't it be wide space or vast space or something?
Complete.
6 biological signals and 1 human signal detected on body B2.
1 human signal? Oh.
Detecting 6 signals below for bacterium, Clypeus, Concha, Fungoida, Arceus and Tussock.
Well, Tussock's everywhere. That planet is getting closer. Let's go down for a little landing, shall we?
Orbital flight engaged.
I need a better angle.
Now entering orbital cruise for body B2. This one's a high metal content body. Gravity is 0.06 g. Surface temperature is 287.3 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I got turned around. Yeah, we'll go to this one.
I heard that the only way to keep your sanity in deep space is to talk to yourself. Lucky for me, I have you to talk to.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. I was wondering when the auto landing was going to start. Oh, I see some things out there we can scan.
First landing on this body. Your orders, sir.
Let's hop into our SRV. Ooh. You're pretty.
Low gravity warning.
What do we have here? There's a reason I'm going all the way back here. Oh, and trying to kill these poor things, apparently. Woohoo! Oh, that's fun. Now, as a point of reference, you can only scan one type of species at a time. And you have to have 3 scans from different clusters as to get genetic diversity. So let's pop out of our SRV. Now, I do have my Artemis suit on. And you do need this if you're going to be doing exobiology. Oh, no, I can turn that off. Because you need this tool. What we got? Fungoids.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an orange Fungoida stabitus. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 2.68 million credits if you get a sample.
If we get a sample? I don't know, I like the idea.
Orange Fungoida stabitus has not previously been recorded by Canon for this body, Commander. Perhaps
Really?
run an EDNC client to broadcast this data.
Has not been...
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 300 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
You see, she reminds you of it, and in case you're wondering, now they're all blue. Meaning I already have a sample of them, of that genetic structure, so I need to move 500 meters away to grab another one. She said 300 because we've already moved some. Oh, to show you. If I thought I didn't have a sample already, and I see these ones over here, and I go, ooh, I want to scan these too. Notice they're purple. That means that they are not of the same genetic structure as what I have. And if I scan that, it will erase my scan of...
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Thank you, Eva. Are you seeing how beneficial this is? Now they're green.
Second Fungoida stabitus sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 300 meters from here and find our last sample.
Well, you heard the lady. We need one more patch. On low gravity planets, it's easier to lose control of your SRV.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
I am, Eva, I am. Aha, there they are. Let's go get this money. Oh, this is fun. All right. And in case you're wondering, no, you cannot jump out of the SRV while it's moving. It won't let you. I tried. Now, something that's very important. Don't even get in your vehicle until the animation completes. It's been known...
Nicely done, boss. You're becoming quite the expert at gathering biological samples.
Well, thank you, Eva. It's been documented.
There are 1 species left to scan that meet your minimum value threshold, and 4 unknown species still left to identify and scan on this body, Capitan.
There's been reports. I don't know if this bug has been fixed or not, where people had scanned like 3 stratum, but because they did not let the animation finish, they actually lost their data. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure something like that's probably already been taken care of.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a teal Clippius margaritis. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 11.87 million credits if you get a sample.
Oh, I think we're going to get a sample.
Nicely done. A teal Clippius margaritis sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems.
What is
That's
that?
our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Chief.
No, you're a different species. Oh. I want to solve that mystery. are you guys? You're cute. You're not what I'm after. Okay, I've wandered from the beaten path.
We have moved too close to the prior sample colony, Chief. We need to move further away.
I'm sorry, Eva. Oh, sorry about that. Are we still too close? Let's find out. Oh.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander. Second Clypeus margaritis sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 150 meters from here and find our last sample.
Alright, let's go make some more cash.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
So what do you guys think of Eva? This is ED Copilot. Believe it or not, this is being programmed by one guy. To the best of my knowledge, it is one guy. And this tool is absolutely amazing. There we go, that's money.
And that's another species sampled. This should make Vista Genomics happy.
Vista Genomics is where we turn in our data.
There are 1 known species left to scan that meet your minimum value threshold, and 3 unknown species left to scan on this body, Commander.
Yeah, we're going to be checking out some of those. The ones I hate tracking down are bacteria, because they are so easy to miss. Now, where was that one? I think they're down there. Yes, you have boost rockets. Very limited, but... What are you guys?
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an aquamarine concha renibus. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 4.57 million credits if you get a sample.
Well, then I'd say we're on a mission.
Nicely done. A aquamarine concha renibus sample on this body that has not been reported to back-end systems. That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Yeah, we're at a suitable distance, but I am not seeing any suitable samples. And of course, none of you are what I'm looking for. Oh, I got excited for a second. I thought that was them. Pardon me, I'm just running you over. Don't mind me. Woo! Why am I losing control so bad? What's over here? Not what I'm looking for. So as you can see, some of these can be pretty difficult to track down.
I think our ship needs some mood lighting. Maybe we can add a few disco balls and get our own party started.
Ship dismissed.
Didn't mean to do that. Alright, hold on for... Let's see.
Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Only 150 for this plant? Oh, I'm running it over. Guess I can scrape the DNA off my...
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
And we found one.
Well done, Commander. You've gathered all the samples you need for this species. There are 1 species left to scan that meet your minimum value threshold, and 2 unknown species still left to identify and scan on this body, Commander.
Let's call our ship back down.
Ship recalled.
Hey, here it comes. Oh, I never get tired of watching that. Now, instead of jostling around, to keep looking, why can I not remember that? Oh, so used to everything being like hotkeyed.
I heard a rumor that the aliens we're searching for are actually hiding in plain sight. They're just really good at pretending to be asteroids.
Well, that's a thought.
Welcome back, Commander.
Thank you, Eva. Let's go ahead and take off.
Landing gear retracted.
Destiny? I am... Oh, no.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So there's... One of the good things about this ED Copilot is you can actually... Okay, we need to escape the planet a little further so I can plot in our next course. No, let's get out there a couple megameters away. Now this is my true exploration ship. So there's no weapons.
Just a quick update, the ship's garden is flourishing. We have a bumper crop of space potatoes and cosmic carrots.
I didn't even get a tussock, did I? No! Wait a minute. Those lighter areas, those are higher concentration.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, they're on the other side of the planet. Okay. Now let's drop in here. The lighter the color, the brighter the color, the more dense the population is supposed to be. So let's find out. Those irregular markers, that's a human settlement.
Commander, why did the astronaut break up with his girlfriend? He needed his space.
I'm sure he did.
Landing gear deployed.
So who thinks we're going to get lucky again and almost land on top of a couple species? It doesn't look like it this time.
We have touched down, Commander. Our second landing on this body.
Thanks, Eva. Now, you do not need an SRV to explore. If you've got the...
Low gravity warning.
If you've got the Odyssey expansion, you can do this on foot. I've done it. Especially in the beginning. Come on. You're on this planet somewhere. Wait, I scanned you. You're not tussocks. Right? I know. You know what? Maybe I did find the tussocks. What I didn't find was the other one. All right. Yep.
Commander, I have detected a rogue asteroid on a collision course with our ship. Just kidding, it's just a space cow.
A space cow. Hold on, I need to get reoriented with my ship. I pointed it in a direction for a reason, and that's the direction I'm going. Okay. Woohoo! Yeah, I abused my SRB. One of the few things that doesn't cost me an arm and a leg to repair. have something
Handbrake
showing
is
up on the
on.
scanner. What is this? Why, some materials. Why, thank you. I will need that. No one told you to drift away.
Commander, I'm pretty sure that star we just passed is actually a giant space disco ball. Let's turn up the space music and party.
Cargo scoop deployed. Handbrake is on.
I didn't turn the handbrake on.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, we didn't find anything alive down here, but we did find... I mean, nothing new, I should say, because... Well, there's these. They've already been scanned. But we did get some engineering materials. That is, you know, there's certain things I do like about this video game. It is not just like an action adventure. This is more of a...
You know what they say, in space no one can hear you scream, but they can definitely hear you when you forget to mute your mic during a conference call.
Yes, Evo, we've all been there. But being a space life simulator, you can almost you can play this however you want. We get back to a station with an active shipyard. I'll show you. I do have a couple different ships. If you look in the lower right corner, you'll see where it says board ship. That's how you know you're in the right place. You're in the right place to pick your SRV back up. Because if you don't, you have to buy another one. It's got a thin atmosphere to give it a little bit of a look to it. I hate flying directly into the sun. That's better.
Landing gear retracted.
You can dump that up in there. In the lower right, you'll also see systems, engines, and weapons. And you'll see I have nothing into weapons because this ship does not have any weapons.
Frameshift drive charging.
But it does have a point defense turret.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Which is just enough to fend off maybe someone trying to send cargo limpets over, like hatch breaker limpets over your way to bust open your cargo hatch and take your stuff, as well as missiles, which is something to keep in mind whenever going to Guardian sites, which we can absolutely visit some Guardian sites. Sorry about that. Trying to answer up a few questions. Now, where were we going? Yes.
I've been looking at these star charts for so long, I'm starting to see constellations shaped like food. That one over there looks like a space burrito.
Burritos.
Frameshift drive charging.
Look at her.
4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
We have successfully transitioned to Witch space. Heading to Pegasi sector GTC 3-23. This star and the subsequent 3 stars are all scoopable, so only scoop here if you are low on fuel. We have 3 jumps left to go.
I haven't been here before.
Fuel scooping.
Honk the system.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, well, thank you. Now we can move a little bit out of the way of this so that the ship's nice and cool. Let's scan some planets.
(2C) is terraformable. It's not a new discovery though.
(2C) is terraformable. Ooh. Looks like we got an a high level extraction site there too. That sounds like a rocky icy body. There we go. Snag us a gas giant. Now I know it doesn't seem like we're doing much, but we're actually gaining quite a bit of cash this way. Something to remember about exploration data. 1, the further away you are from where you scanned, the more it's worth. The minimum distance to sell data
System scan complete.
is 10 light
Just
years.
checked the ship's oxygen levels. Seems okay. I used the "is the pilot still breathing" method. I guess I should find a more proactive way though.
Yes, Eva, yes, you might want to do that. Because if I'm not breathing, then... Yeah, let's find another way of checking.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ramping up that engine.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Jump initiated. Heading to Col 285 sector UEHC 10-13. The subsequent 2 stars are also scoopable, so no need to refill the tank here, Commander.
Well, that's going to depend on if I have the system already. Or not, Eva.
We have 2 jumps left to go.
System scan complete.
Oh, well, that answered that question.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel scooping is essential
Frameshift drive charging.
to exploration. So always make sure if you're going out exploring, you have a large fuel scoop, the largest you can carry on that ship. A low-level shield is nice in the event, you know, for the
Now jumping to Col
planetary
285 sector RTP B19-2.
and can make it a little bit more forgiving.
This star we are jumping to is scoopable, as is the subsequent star in our route.
Good to know.
We're now 1 jump from dawn.
System scan complete.
Don, where you at? Where you at? There you are. We'll scoop on the way there.
Fuel scooping.
As long as you do not go below the
Fuel
red
scooping
line.
complete.
It's like the gravitational barrier. You get too close to that red line or go beyond it, it'll pull you out of hyperspace and you're sitting there right next to a star.
Frameshift drive charging.
16 light years away and I don't see a star up there.
Four, 3, 2.
We have successfully transitioned to witch space. Heading to dawn. This star we are heading to is scoopable.
Not really gonna need to, but okay.
Well, this is the system you wanted to visit. Where to now, boss?
Fuel scooping complete.
Do I have a map for this area? I do. I do. Water Worlds. Okay, so where is the community goal? Kid Station. Let's go to Kid first. Now, probably the most terrifying thing is being out there exploring stop for a second. Being out there exploring and lose all of your exploration data. Because you got killed. I have lost millions of credits that way. Oh, it was so upsetting. Let's see where I rank on a lot of things. I'm almost elite in Explorer. Oh, you're behind the planet, that's why. I was wondering why it stopped with the,
I'm going to pretend I'm a space pirate for the next hour. Anyone want to join my crew? Ahoy, me mateys.
oh, come on, line up with Kid. There you go. If something breaks the line of sight, it lets you know, because you're going to hit something. That planet was in my road. Now, in order to dock, you have to be within 7.5 kilometers. And you have to request.
Zorgon Peterson, Bravo Alpha November.
Docking instructions received. Aligning with the station's entry vector. Please stand by.
Approval granted. Land on designated pad number 45. Use of automated docking computer permitted. You are clear to hand over control.
Give them control, Ava. Let them guide us in.
Landing gear deployed.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Safe and secure. Execute system shutdown. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Please wait. Appreciated, Control.
Commander, it's a pleasure to see you. How may we assist you?
Well, first we can refuel.
Zogan Peterson X-ray Papa Lima 03. Welcome back.
Oh.
Are you here to clear your bathtub?
Am I here to clear what? Why, do I have fines or something? And yes, you can get fines, you can get bounties put on you. You also turn in bounty vouchers. Okay. Here's a material trader. I didn't say I had a lot of them, I said I had some.
Control, still waiting on docking clearance. Any updates?
Finally got a pad for you, Commander. Transmitting information now.
Well, that way I'll have the ship here, because the stream will be ending in about 30 minutes. I'm getting my ship brought to me, so...
07 Kid Station Control. This is Pilot Hunter 234 on approach. Requesting a landing pad at topside
Pirate Hunter.
let's go ahead and disembark.
Check your banner for landing information. Ground crews will be standing by.
It happens. You'll get rewards 99% of the time.
to get back out there as soon as possible. Lots of bounties in the system.
Lots of bounties in the system.
Your helmet.
I like the sound of that. That's more credits. So let's go turn in my exploration data. She's beautiful, isn't she? Now I'm using the Crate Mark II as a combat vessel because I was thinking once I do get my elite rank in exploration, hiring a pilot and having a fighter bay.
Okay, the Corsair's pretty nice.
If you have not seen that Corsair ship, oh, it is gorgeous.
Well, that's rude.
Vista Genomics.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? Don't cough on me. Now y'all know why I wear my helmet in the station.
Yes? Ah, a fellow inquisitive mind, I see.
I'd like to sell my organic data.
Our scientists are keen for new data.
Now I can sell this whole page right here for 81 million credits. And I have some things to turn in.
Eat my dick.
So let's sell this data. See if we get any bonuses.
Anyone up for wing massacre missions?
Okay, Farnticula, 1 million. And I get the
As you are selling your
discovery
samples,
bonus.
I will reset my not handed in estimate counters. Make sure you sell all your sample data here, Commander.
So there is bonuses when you find ones that have not been. Look at the
Congratulations, Commander.
bonus.
You have been promoted to a exobiologist rank of taxonomist.
Look at the stratum.
Get bounties here for CG and get paid extra.
76 million.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Speaking my language, Commander.
Now we can come in here, sell our codex entries, and we're back up to almost 1 billion.
I'm game.
So we don't need to tell you that our software is some of the most stable on the market, or that our operating systems offer unrivaled accessibility. Because you already know that. The Achilles Corporation. Optimize, iterate, refine.
Meet at Starport.
Specializes in any...
No matter what brings you here or how long you intend.
Let's
Need
see
a
what
weapon
they've got for
upgrading?
sale.
I've got you covered. Give me a shout if you have any questions.
Let me browse your stock. weapons do I
Sure.
have on me? The Executioner and the Tormentor. Neither weapon has been upgraded. I do not have enough.
How does NASA organize a party in space? They plan it.
Really? They plan it? And you can even dress them up a little bit.
Okay, let's take a look.
I did buy a Maverick suit. Haven't used it yet. I have 3 empty slots. I have yet to do any engineering on
Anything else I can do? Come back when you are ready.
on the suits, and much like how I would have the material traders.
I got that time off I asked for. Something I can get to you, Commander? So how may I be of service today?
Those are to engineer the ships. You come to the bartenders.
Have a look. The only thing you won't find is a discount.
And here's some of the things that you would need to upgrade your suits.
Suit yourself. Makes no odds to me.
That's why the Brewer Corporation is the only name in Starport manufacture. And that's why, for over 200 years, our motto has been safer than the surface. The Brewer Corporation.
I don't remember those, and I think
Welcome
they're part
to
of
Enter
this
Astra.
mod.
Take your time.
If we ever run out
Got a
of
wide
fuel,
range of
we can
ships
always
available.
call the fuel
Take your
rats.
time.
But let's try not to make it a habit, okay?
I've got the bounty hunter coming here, and I'm going to go ahead for almost 7 million credits. What? I'm telling you, I turned all that off.
Coward.
So I got them both coming here. When you take a look at some of the different ship types, I'm not going to lie, they're pretty nice. The Courier is... It's a small ship. I mean, don't get me wrong. Gudamaya ships are beautiful. The cockpits are amazing. That one is just the Courier. There's my Mandalay.
Okay, I'm all signed up. Where do I bring this weapons platform?
The Clipper, a larger ship. There are people who use them. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's worth it. The one that gets you the most is the Imperial Cutter. It is a large ship. It can haul
Kid Orbital.
with a cargo capacity of 164, and I'm sure if you're making this just a trader,
Yes, I did that part.
you can add more. That's a lot of ship. The other ship I have coming in is this one. My anaconda.
I'm outside in the vet.
I looked at the Python Mark II as a possibility for a fighter with 4 large and 2 medium. But what I have coming in is this one. 3 large and a medium, but a fighter hanger. Which is something the Pythons do not offer.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay,
Fly safe.
we've got those ships coming. You can pick up missions from some of these people.
You want to help the good guys get even.
So while we...
You know what's even more terrifying than space? Your piloting skills. Just kidding. Or am I?
Take aim, squeeze the trigger, feel the power. When you're in the thick of battle or bullets start flying, you need the power that only men.
I will be honest with you. This mod feels like a normal part of the game. The voices. The enhanced AI that can tell you what you're trading. What to trade where. It can map out, you can go to engineers, there's places of interest, you can plot courses for known neutron stars if you want to take the neutron highway. And the comm chatter, I love it. If I'm going to be in the bubble, I want it to feel alive, and it does.
I think my ship might need some tweaks. Don't wait for me.
Okay, so...
We're in the same instance, right?
Yeah, we're in the same
Setting
instance.
course for Michel. System is just 1 jump away. No need to pack an overnight bag.
Thank you.
Commander, if you reopen the commodities list at our current station, I will access its commodity prices and check for the best available commodities.
So let's see how good she is.
Yeah, but how many of those will actually last? Harsh environments take a toll.
Commander, if we load up with 40 tons of silver, we can sell for an estimated profit of 600,760 credits in Michel, at Wit Station, 930.99 light seconds from the star.
Do tell.
Well, while we wait for our ships to come in,
How many plasma accelerators is too many?
there's never too many.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Wrath of Area build. The answer is more than 5.
There's no such thing.
Yes. The Wrath of RA is what happens when I fire them all at once in my
When
Corsair.
they start to slow down the killing instead of speed it up.
A lot of that comm chatter, even though it's being said by NPCs.
Ship released. Please observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
And a thermal vent beam laser. For what I hope is incredibly obvious reasons.
As long as you aren't cooking yourself, you're golden.
It delays the inevitable breakdown of my systems. I only cook myself for about 2 seconds each time I fire.
Check it out, guys. Love it. Now, because I sold all that information there,
Got module reinforcement right.
they're now friendly
just
with
so
me.
people can appreciate the idiocy of this build. They, barely do shit. I'ma be real with ya. Corsair is a flying oven. LOL.
Frameshift drive
You are
charging.
clear to resume predetermined flight path. Thank you, Commander. Have a splendid journey.
You fire off a full barrage of power, and your ship probably just instantly ditches the fuel experimental.
4, 3, 2.
Jump initiated. Heading to Nishan.
Damage. Interesting concept.
Even though I'm in a solo instance,
This next star is scoopable.
a lot of what you're hearing is actually player chatter on an open world. Like where they're talking about the Corsair being a flying sun because of the heat. It's because she's using 4 plasma accelerators, which generate a lot of heat. The plasma accelerator, sorry.
Well, this was our target destination. What's next, sir?
Oh, which station?
There
did
are
she
3
say?
bodies in this system which have biological signals whose type has not been confirmed, Commander. Perhaps
Give
we should
me a
explore further.
second. Yeah, of course you're going to pull that up. Wit Station. You can pull back up the voice log and see what she was saying, in case you missed it. And I just launched a probe into the sun. Wit Station. Let's go.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I love when it doesn't take but just a second. So we'll go ahead and make this money real quick. Now, the higher your combat rank, the higher ranked opponents you will run into. Me not having any weapons on this ship? Hauling like this has me a little worried. But I'm waiting on my combat ships to get to the station.
I think I saw a Thargoid playing poker with a bunch of barnacles the other day.
This is a view from the back seat. There's my guy. There's the co-pilot. Well, co-pilot 1 in front of the ship. Did you literally... Oh, I was going to say, did you literally just fly right past it? I want to see if it'll drop out of orbit with me in the camera. Or drop out of Super Cruise, I'm sorry. Oh, nope, it kicked me back in. It was like, okay, now you need to pay attention.
Displaying station fact.
Morgan Peterson, Bravo Alpha November. Please follow standard docking procedures as laid down by the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau.
Beginning automated guidance adjustments now.
To Bay 08. Initiating auto-docking protocols.
Alright, pop into the station here.
Landing gear deployed.
This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
Docking is completed. Initiate shutdown sequence.
You know what did I need?
Commander, it's a pleasure to have you here. How can we assist you?
Okay, we needed to sell some goods. $600,000 credits, just like she said.
Emergency life support systems. Testing emergency oxygen supply.
Understood. Monitoring life support backups. Report system readiness status.
So if we set this back to Kid,
I'm detecting oxygen flow irregularities in emergency supply line.
I see that. Switching to manual override of valve D for to stabilize oxygen.
I forgot to bookmark the other one.
Confirmation.
And Dawn.
Setting course for Dawn, 1 jump away. Commander, if we load up with 40 tons of Imperial slaves, we can sell for an estimated profit of 70,400 credits in Dawn, at Kid Station, 14.71 light seconds from the star.
And will be countered with extreme prejudice.
Slaves? I don't want to sell slaves. I'm not doing that. Universal cartographics. Let's see how much some of my data is worth. I've got 3 pages. This one's worth 4 million.
Yeah, third place took 500 million. Second place.
Incoming message.
Not bad for just entering. Meanwhile, Commander Wernick is still missing. 2 billion credits just sitting there, waiting.
I'd be checking my comms every hour if I was in that draw. How do you not claim that kind of money?
Maybe they don't even know they won. Or maybe they're laying low.
Hey, look, some bonuses. First to discover, let's go. That's an extra 40,000. Yes. Oh.
We thank pilots for their observance of safe operating speeds in and around the facility.
Reputation changed to friendly.
Engaging thruster calibration sequence. Running diagnostics on propulsion systems.
Copy. Monitoring thruster performance. Can we hurry this up, please, officer?
Pioneer does not move too
Facility
fast.
operates under Imperial jurisdiction, where excellence is
Take us out.
Landing gear retracted.
restraints released. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Remember, follow the greens. Oh, you're a beaut.
Wind station. This is Apex Interstellar Flight 826, inbound from Call 285 Sector TO-P, B19-3, on approach.
And that is an Apex shuttle.
Flight 826. This is Wind Station Traffic Operations. Continue approach. Roger that. Control.
Now, you'll see whenever I hammer it down, I'm speeding. If I hit another ship, it's my fault.
Frameshift drive charging.
Or if I run into the station.
Station perimeter exceeded. This is the Imperial Flight Operations Bureau signing off.
Acknowledged. Monitoring.
4, 3.
We have successfully transitioned to witch space. Heading to Dawn.
Alright guys, we'll get back
The
here
star
to...
coming up is scoopable.
We'll get back here to Kid Station. And next time I pick up here in Elite,
Well, this is the system you wanted to visit. Where to now, Commander?
I am about to hit that self-destruct on your ship, man. It's for research purposes. We gotta understand our enemy in order to fight them.
Genuine question, which Thargoid would feel the best to nail?
a lot of Thargoid talk lately. I know that there has been a resurgence of Thargoids in some area.
Kajiko.
Titan. No contest. Let not make then into a hentai.
No, guys. Oh, and this is the problem with MMOs.
IDK Titans would probably be rather loose.
Oh, guys!
Slander.
Maybe sometimes voice chat is not the best thing to have running on this.
I mean, Titans are always popping one out.
Kid, you're behind it. Oh.
Jameson didn't die
Zorgon
for this.
Peterson, Bravo Alpha November. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings, Commander.
I'm sure you do. Alright guys, you've gotten to see what the ED co-pilot is like.
Engaging thrusters for controlled entry. We're locked into for touchdown on landing pad 30.
Or at least a little bit of it. We'll get to see what some of the things that she says during combat. Now, I also hear you can actually set up personalities for people on fleet carriers. So that would be interesting.
On what grounds are you scanning this vessel?
Landing gear deployed.
So, she helps with trading. ED Copilot helps with trading, helps with exploration, and she's actually great in combat. Very comical. And we'll check that out next time we play. I'm still learning a lot about it, but by all means, this pulls like 3 or 4
Good to see you again,
tools.
Commander Bano Whitebeard. Your loyalty is our pride. Join us for an exclusive wine tasting event featuring rare vintages from across the galaxy. You.
Anyways, gonna bend over some of these bounties.
So what you just heard there was actually something from ED Copilot,
It totally sucks. Like the free camera, I cannot use it without figuring it all out.
where they invited my commander, Commander Whitebeard, in for a wine tasting. Now, naturally, you can't do it, but it is an interesting avenue.
Once I can fly it all I need this week. These new colonies are eating up supplies like crazy.
And it's just, it really adds to the dynamic of the game.
At least the payouts are decent.
It really is something incredible.
But I swear if I have to haul one more batch of atmospheric processors, I'm gonna lose it.
Are they ever gonna add more content for Otzi?
Lower your ship into the sealed hangar and call the tower.
Oh, don't remind me. That smell sticks to the hull.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm talking with one of my friends as well, but let me know what you think. I think it's really great, and what I'm thinking I will do next time is combat, and I may turn on her profanity. If I do, I will mark my stream as such. I may stream for a little bit with her off of it and with her on it. That way you can really get to see what's going on. So,
Now, see, this would be more fun if we had some Thargussi up in this MF.
I'm going to have to anyway, just because of these people talking. So anyway, thanks for joining the stream, everyone. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you're seeing this on YouTube, definitely comment what your favorite one is. ED Copilot seems to pull in quite a few. If you've got some you want me to check out, let me know in the comments. If you're on Twitch, go ahead and send a message. I would love to try out your favorites. So until then, have a good one.